what you guys talked about during halftime and the changes to be able to come back and secure the 3 points.
Yeah, the coming back in our locker room with the 2-2, basically the second goal, everybody was a little bit upset for that second goal, you know. But in the meantime, we came back into the locker room saying that we need to raise our level of football in the second half. Orlando did play well, but we believe that we have better football than the opposition tonight. And so we were more efficient going forward, scoring 4 goals, and we needed to answer that because we had the tendency to start a little bit slower and then to pick it up. But we need to address that, and we did address it, and we're happy to get the 3 points here away tonight.
For you personally, when it's a close game like this, and when you have the opponent, of course, in that last stretch trying to come back and testing you in that way, and then coming out with a win, just take us through that, and what does it mean for you?
Especially away from home, wins is so important, you know. In this league, you gotta really compete for 90 minutes to win football games, and so the guys really pushed tonight. Even though it was raining, it was pretty humid, to be fair, and towards the end of the game, it was heavy on the legs for pretty much everybody on the pitch. But I mean, for me personally, it's about keeping the 0 behind. Obviously, we didn't. I wasn't able to keep the 0 in the first half, but then again, when we get up into the score, we need to make sure the back line, even the when I say the back line, you know, it's the midfielders as well and the strikers. I would say the organization defensively needs to be really disciplined, and obviously I'm the last man before that ball crossed that line, so I need to step up as well.
And then lastly for me, just overall, how much does a win like this gives you guys confidence-wise, thinking with what's to come next week in that first El Tráfico of the season?
Correct. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So obviously we have a flight home right now to catch, so we have a little time to really rest, regen, and be fresh for a good week of preparation, because we need to make sure that LA is back in gold, and so it's going to be really cool. It's going to be excited. Big week coming up.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katya. Next, we'll go to Edgar Acero. Go ahead.
Hi, Maxime. Congrats on the win. Just looking at the standings, we can see that you guys are the only undefeated team in the West at this point. Can you talk about how important that is for you guys starting in this way, and how important it is to reach that game against the Galaxy that week with that kind of stats?
Yeah, I mean, it's right now it's positive, 4 wins, 1 tie. Is that right? Yeah. So you know, it's a long season. It's a marathon. It's a long season, and so we really need to approach one game at a time. We need to be humble and to keep a certain level of humility within our group, and to put our heads down and really dig deep during the week, really prepare well, and be professional when the kick arrives during the weekend. And so it's a long season. We take one game at a time. We have a quality team, and so really proud to the guys. It's been good to be with them again, because I was away for the last little days, and so I'm coming back into the locker room and see how everybody reacts, and it's tight together. It's great.
And you just mentioned that obviously you cannot wait for that Galaxy game. Can you talk a little bit about what that means for you guys playing against your city rival? And it's one of those games that you guys start looking at since the preseason. Give us a little bit of your thoughts on that game and what it means for you and for your team.
Yes, it's massive for our organization. These two stadiums are so close. These rivals, ever since day one of the first game in between the two organizations, and so the fan base is looking forward to it. We are looking forward to it as players. We all know that there's a bit of spark in the air when kickoff starts, and so. It's a bit further out. I'm still on the high of tonight's game, but yeah, I mean, during the week we'll need to prepare as well, and to be really professional. When I say professional, is keep our humility, our head down, and go to work every single day with a common mindset of going into the Galaxy Stadium and then put a great 90 minutes in. And obviously our goal is to go win every single game. That's our mindset within the group.